Okay, here we are in the last match of my league season, and I guess we'll see how it goes. I think the deal is something like if I do well, things go well, and if I do poorly, things go poorly. So this seems like a decent 5-2, I guess, to start out with. We have Shepherd and Shelters, which is, I don't know, it's something. It's probably a little bit more awkward than we'd like. This 5 is, I think, certainly going to be Counterfeit. Eventually, there's not really good payload for Hunting Lodge, so I guess like long term we're just looking at kind of Encampment Shepherd draw, which could get a little bit ugly. But yeah, I think we're going to start Counterfeit, and then there'll be a decision to make. It's certainly not a state, like, although we're going to be running Shepherd draw, that doesn't seem good. I think we probably actually want to really start out going after this encampment draw. I don't know whether that's going to mean opening encampment or not. My guess is it's going to be yes, just because everything else is a little bit lackluster to start out with. And I guess we'll go from there. This is 6. I'm just going to take a gold, right? There's no trick questions here. Yeah, I'm just going to take a gold. And then maybe City Gate? I don't really feel the need to put encampment in so early, I don't think. Just, like, I mean, I have the golden deck. Well, I could. Like, I guess eventually what I want to be doing is I want to be, like, stonemasoning for encampments. I don't know what gives me the best chances of doing that. I think City Gate might. Yeah. Like, I don't feel the need to put them in quite yet. Just top deck gold. Encampment. Might be able to do this a few times, depending. Over there has some Transmogrify, which is going to probably end up being pretty good. Okay, there's a mint, so that's kind of sad, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and take 2 encampments here. I think it's got to be the move. I guess we could go like Stonemason for 2 encampments and then something, but I don't think that's actually going to be better. Like, I don't think there's any 2 costs that I really feel are that appealing. Do we just want, like, plunder? Maybe. It is kind of like the super simple deck. But I don't really see what else to do. I mean, I could, like, take a Squire with it, or a Squire with it. I don't think that's any good. Yeah, let me just take the plunder. I'm not going to want to burn any encampments unnecessarily. So, I think plunder's better than gold. I don't know. I don't like feel great about this game just because you were able to pull the mint off and then, you know, do this other stuff, but Mm-hmm. What are we doing here, even? Buy silver? I could buy estate. Estate doesn't seem like the worst idea ever. Like, I'm gonna eventually want to do that, but... Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm pretty low confidence in where I'm at. I like just don't have stuff. And now I'm gonna definitely lose because of it. Like, you're able to just do so much more than me. If I don't, like, start drawing really soon, which potentially means that I even just need to play this encampment, you know? Dead. I mean, there's still room, like, there's still Transmogrify Shepherd, but it feels like your payload ramp is so much better. That I'm fairly, I don't know, low confidence in my ability to get stuff done. Like, if I pause here and I just take another estate, I don't know what happens. Maybe that's what we need to be doing. Like, I just so don't want to give up the, I so don't want to be giving up the, whatever. The encampments, which is maybe gonna be the death of me, but... Yeah. So this is bad. Certainly. I'm gonna need more, I'm gonna need Shepherd. So here I almost certainly need to just stop. And we'll take, like, Stonemason for 2 Shepherds. I could also counterfeit the gold. That doesn't seem great. Transmogrify, maybe. Maybe I took the estate, or I don't know. It just feels like I feel like I was just running through muck this game, and nothing was working. Yeah, this will be the last 2 plunders, so that's bad. Maybe the hope is, like, draw a bit more? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. So this has gone really south really fast. I can't, like, Stonemason the gold into something productive. So that's annoying. I guess we want to Stonemason... Maybe what we're going to try to do from here is we're just going to try to get out all the estates. That would be like Stonemason Overgrown estate into 2 coppers. That seems terrible. So probably do that, and then we'll counterfeit copper. Do something like pilgrimage counterfeit. I mean, I'm gonna need a mint at some point. So it's like I kind of also need gold. So that seems bad. I could go like Shepherd Estate. Man, where did this game go? I mean, it was the mint. It hinged on the mint. Like, I couldn't... I don't know. I don't think, like, the opening's wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to open Transmogrify instead. I'm skeptical. So I think we need to be running, like, Shepherd stuff. So maybe here we just pick up, like, Shepherd Pilgrimage. And we're gonna try to run it with stuff. I've somehow lost 2 encampments, so that seems bad for my chances of winning, just gonna say. Yeah, okay. maybe we go Necropolis to Estate. I mean, we're gonna try to have to run this basically without encampment from here. So like, if I Stonemason Overgrown Estate, that seems pretty bad. Well, maybe not. So if I Stonemason Overgrown Estate, I'm gonna gain 2 coppers. I need to pilgrimage this turn so I can get a gold so that I can Stonemason the mint next, or Stonemason gold to mint next turn, and still keep my payload ramp. Let's do that. Okay, so we want pilgrimage, which I think is going to take, like, gold, shepherd, counterfeit. And I could stonemason for 2 shepherds, but I think I actually just kind of want to take duchy or something. And basically we're just going to hope to keep drawing shepherds. Like, I don't know that having all the encampments is overly important. But I am gonna need mint kind of badly. It's basically gonna come down to like how sustainable can I be draw wise, and I don't really know what the answer to that question is. Yeah, so this is totally as expected. So this is going to be to mint plus probably duchy. And then we're going to take a whole bunch of green and hope for the best. And also, I guess, hope I'm not just going to lose. That would be something that would be desirable. Not losing, that is. So possibly here I'm just going to take like 3 estates. I'm also speculating that maybe there is a win here. I may want to go back and check. Like if I stonemason shepherd instead to 2 estates, then I'd have to buy 2. Let me go back and see. Just a moment. Okay, if I stonemason shepherd instead to 2 estates, a counterfeit, plunder gold. That brings me to, shoot, I guess I'm going to need a duchy no matter what. So, if I stonemason shepherd to 2 estates, then I can produce, how much money is this? Like 6, 12, 16, 6, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, with how many buys? That's with 4 buys. So that's not going to cover it. So probably I'm going to I don't know what I actually want to do here. I think I want to preserve the stonemason. I don't think I actually want to mint. Although on the other hand, like if I'm going to draw completely, that mint probably helps out. Yeah. Alright, let's do the same thing after all. And then probably just take, like, duchy estate. I think it probably puts me on the edge of losing next turn, but I don't really know what else to do. Particularly if I fail to draw. Well, we have the T-Mog down, so maybe that won't happen. Like, I don't think I should fail to draw. The bigger problem is that I plausibly will just lose. That is a problem. Losing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, if you just go after another province, maybe I'm okay. But I'm skeptical that I'm okay. I wonder if like 3 estates is better for the interest of you not losing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be an issue. Like I don't think I can produce enough points in a turn. Plausibly. Maybe last turn I should have like counterfeited the plunder and just taken a province. I don't know. Okay. Well, this looks bad. We're gonna have to take this to Shepherd just because I do need to draw. I mean, I guess we can still play like for a dud from that side. I don't know how viable that is with 2 Transmogrifys out, but it seems like maybe it could happen. We'll produce a whole bunch of buys with Counterfeit. I don't think that's actually any good. I actually should have done the first Shepherd first. It's all right. We'll somehow get over it. I think this just has to go to 2 duchies. Like we're gonna lower piles because the way that I win here is you dud. And then certainly lose the copper. And probably just take like province estate. I don't know if the estate's any good. I'm gonna guess it's not. I'm trying to think like in some of these worst case scenarios what happens. Like you can transmogrify maybe into 2 shepherds, and I don't know what a dud turn actually looks like. Like you can always transmogrify into Hunting Lodge. So I guess we're just gonna go with this and assume that I lose immediately. Maybe I should have taken mint turn 1. I don't know. Like it was obvious as soon as you got the 6 mint off with the T-Mogs down that like how this was gonna go, but I don't really know how I prevent that. Frustrating. Is kind of what it is. It's a little bit strange, but I guess you'll probably just have the 3 estates. Yeah, alright. I don't know. I don't feel like there was anything that I could do. It's just weird. Like, that's kind of what Mint often does, but I didn't feel like there was an opportunity for me to get 1 in. What do I open other than Counterfeit? Yeah. Alright, here we have a 2-5, which looks pretty good, I think. because we get to open Monastery Pilgrim, which I think is good. Long term, I guess we need a bunch of Magpies. But yeah. Okay, good to see Pilgrim now. Not great to not see the Monastery. This has to be a Magpie buy. What are we buying? Maybe silver? Trash estate? Yeah. Magpie's gonna not hit, which is, again, not pleasant. Sack of loot, huh? I was actually thinking horn, but I think we can go either way on it. I guess sack of loot will feed the monastery okay. Yeah, here's feeding the monastery okay. I don't know if I take another magpie here, or if it should be... sword. Gross. Or if it should be like a longship. Chalice sucks. I'm kind of tempted to take a magpie. Just because I'm not sure that I really need the village quite yet. Oh no. What are these draws? I mean, hopefully it gives an opportunity for the magpie to hit, but 3 was not what I was trying to hit. I feel like I'm just falling like instantly behind so quickly, so often. Like I think I've already lost this game, and I don't know that I did anything to really, you know, have that happen. Blacksmith. Guess you're clearing out a lot of copper. What do we need? I mean, I need to trash more. I need to draw more. I don't know what more there is to it. I probably need to be adding Longship. I just don't know what to add with Longship. Like, I can't clear out the copper. We could add Blacksmith with Longship, but I'd probably want to be buying another Longship, so I guess I'm going to need a Horn. And nothing. Again, nothing. Yeah, this has not been functional. Okay, well, this is positive. How much money is this? Like 10? If I top deck an estate, so probably that's what I do. Insignia's pretty mediocre. So let's take probably, well, one Longship and probably another Horn. I don't know how much I actually draw this next turn. Maybe Longship's worse than Swamp Shacks. I'm actually going to believe that Longship is worse than Swamp Shacks, maybe. I'll do that. I think I want Swamp Shack's Horn. More so. Well... So the thing is that, like, if I take the Longship next turn I actually do draw, I'm able to convert a lot of things, so maybe we do that. That's the hope anyways. Sword, yeah. Maybe Chalice is okay. Like it feeds the horns, right? My main issue right now is that I just like don't have another draw card. Do I actually need to play the silver? Probably not. Oh, we just need to play like Sack of Loot. And then we can take, I don't know, Pilgrim Swamp Shack's Horn. And then clear out the silver. Does that sound reasonable? I think so. Okay. Drew a pilgrim, I guess. I'm not going to say the. Drew a pilgrim. I guess you clear out a lot this turn. And this turn I think I just want to take like horns. I don't think you'll be able to win, but I don't really want to find out. Okay. Another shield. Yuck. Well. Okay, so probably we can actually afford to leave both of these on top, I'm thinking. Like, shield's just going to represent something. I have the insignia, so plausibly we'll top deck, you know, reasonable stuff. If I take 3 horns here, do I lose? That's kind of my open question right now. Do I need 3 horns here? Or do I only need like 2? I'm definitely scared. Going this way. I could also like buy province if I'm really worried about piles, which maybe I am. You have 2 horns? Does that sound right? Yeah. So right now, like I have 7 provinces, which seems probably game winning. I want to top deck maybe like Swamp Shack's Blacksmith. Would be appropriate. So I could go like top deck Swamp Shacks. Buy province. You surely don't have. Top deck Swamp Shacks, top deck Blacksmith. We could also go like another horn. I don't like. I'm trying to think like if I do the horn, how many gains do you actually have? You have 2 horns and you have a mess of loot. I do have the province, so I don't know. It's like I don't think I need to lose the coppers. Or maybe we go like, I mean, I want to top deck a Blacksmith. That's for sure. And then let's lose the estate. And not the coppers. hope I haven't just given up the game. It seems possible that I have, but... 7 Magpies. I don't know. I'm pretty uncertain here. Like, maybe you can do the 2 horns and all of the ruins, something like that. Two horns, all of the ruins in a province. It's definitely making me worried. Why would you do that like that? Why wouldn't you spell scroll for a horn? I totally forgot about the spell scroll. Oh. Okay, well... Do we just have tunnels? Oh my god. That sucks so much. I mean, I guess it was gonna be there. I just... pisses me off. I don't know, I feel like I didn't need to lose that game. And yet I did. So that was not something that was supposed to happen. Okay, well... moving on. I mean, things were going poorly, but man... The tunnels disappearing like that, I don't know. Maybe I had the tunnels win the previous turn. I don't think so. If I had taken 1 fewer horn like I was thinking about, I guess it wouldn't have been possible. Anyways, this seems like Raze Spice Merchant. For sure. Like, you can do the stockpile, but, like, I'm gonna reach stockpile right here, so I don't, you know... I feel like just more cycling. You do want Guildmaster, because there's Architect's Guild, but... That's I think what we're taking next. So, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty far ahead here, assuming I don't blow it. Longer term, I guess we're trying to run, like, major specialist stuff. I don't know if I want an outpost already. Like, I could go outpost stockpile right here. That doesn't seem so bad. We're gonna be fully trashed out. Maybe is a little bit early for the outpost, but I think we should be able to play it often. I guess the one awkward point is this specialist. But we're gaining it here. And then we're gonna specialist the Guildmaster. And we can take, like, specialist, Stowaway. Buy Stowaway. Do we want a free raise? I don't know if it's a free raise. I guess it's probably kind of a free raise. Sure. It's just going to be 2 stowaways. This is a little bit annoying. just to have not, like, seen Stowaway. I guess we'll do it like this. Maybe more Stowaways. I don't know. I feel like this deck doesn't actually really work. Which is why it's part of why it seems like so, you know, desirable to get Stowaways. Like, do I want a specialist out of Stowaway here? Probably. Specialist, Architects Guild, Stockpile, okay, yeah. Good things can happen. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought the open I did was substantially better. 2-5. How do I feel about 2-5? I feel like 2-5 sucks. I guess we're going to open Native Village Trading Post, whereas I'd really rather open Vassal Exorcist. Yeah. But I think Trading Post makes sense. Like, longer term, you do have to run Exorcist stuff, which is why, I don't know. It's like, Exorcist ends up essentially being draw, and it's all your draw. But it's so hard not to just do that. Take Vassal now. And this can be the Exorcist. Look, I mean, you have to run with it. There's no way around that. Maybe the Trading Post will allow me to get, like, Ghost easier or extra imps. Would be the idea. Passage here, probably. I guess we could also take, like, an inn. Stick that in. But I don't think that does us a whole lot of good. Second Native Village, I guess. Setting aside Exorcist makes me... Whoops, that was not supposed to be a worm. That was supposed to be a pickup. Do we take Imp over whatever? I mean, here I think we probably want Altar. The question is, do I prefer Imp to Wisp? And I think the answer is going to be yes. Let's see, the main problem I see from here... I don't know what the main problem I see from here is. Surely it's better to top deck the Wisp and certainly play it. Okay, this turn went pretty well. Do we clear 2 coppers? Maybe. At some point I need a Nomads, but that can come from the Altar next turn. I hope. I don't actually know what I want to do here. Well, 1 copper. Plausibly another copper. Like, I also don't know if I actually draw enough to have that happen, so maybe I do just take Nomads right here. Almost surely I don't draw enough. We'll get more imps, it'll be fine. I don't feel like I'm, like, terribly behind. I don't know that I had the greatest start ever, but I feel like things are mostly okay, nonetheless. On the other hand, like, I'm watching you draw through most everything, and that's pretty scary, intimidating, whatever you want to call it. Altars on the mat. I don't... Like, maybe I should pick up altar. I don't think that's really appropriate. Do we worm it? Or do we play it? I think we worm it. Okay. So this turn we can mid-turn gain the inn, which seems good to do. So this is setting up to be a pretty good turn. The problem is I feel like I'm just still, like, falling a little bit behind on things. Compared to potentially where I want to be. Maybe we're more even than I think. Like, you have 2 inns, but kind of equivalent on money. Might have to worry a lot more about these worms than I'd like. You don't really want to lose those too badly, although I also don't really see what's going to pile, so it may not be that, I don't know, fatal. This is going to end, and then we can just, like, top deck maybe everything, probably these 4. Yeah, probably those 4. Put Imp on top, Vassal into it. I guess we could also, like, put Wisp on the bottom and Vassal into it. Do like that. I don't think I need to keep pick up one of these. That. Play Nomads. What do I want to grab here? Like, Nomad Secret Passage? Does that make any sense at all? I want Nomad Secret Passage. Potentially I take an Imp instead of the Ghost. Go Nomads Passage. Get another Imp. I don't know. I think I should be drawing okay. I feel like at this point, like, we don't have any real risk of not having turns on either side, so I'm definitely not happy with not having a ghost yet, but I think it made sense to wait on it. Maybe not. I want to be able to buy more stuff just because I think, like, eventually we want to have, like, lots of Vassal. I mean, that's what it seems like to me. Maybe that's not quite right, but okay, let's put Passage. Imp draws 1, Imp draws 2, Vassal plays 1 right there. Okay. Just put Wisp on top, make sure Vassal has something to hit. Okay. Well, this needs to get picked up. Probably we go Trading Post to whatever this turn. Trading Post to Ghost. So this could go to, like, Patron. I can't actually draw it, but that seems fine. Can I draw it? So maybe like Vassal. Passage. Vassal is also like an actual real possibility of things I could do. Like I do have another village. Or Vassal, native village if I'm really that worried about that. I'm not sure about so many Vassals. I guess. I mean, it seems like probably the best money source here, but... like, I'm still carrying, you know, three things that Vassals don't hit, so... that's a little bit frightening. For sure. Gatekeeper. That doesn't stop Ghost. I don't know about Gatekeeper. I guess we're playing Wisp first. This is going pretty poorly. I guess we're gonna discard, like, Nomads Altar. There is a Ghost in there, which kind of makes me not want to, let's put Patron in the spot. There's a copper. Okay, we somehow managed not to see it. What do we have in there? Nomad's Altar. So I guess we're gonna top deck the native village. Play pickup. Please hit the altar. Okay. That is good news. I don't get more than one ghost, but that's probably okay. We can take, like, province. I don't know, maybe I just want to exile the last vassal. That seems like a real possibility. That's going to be my best move. So plausibly we can just take something like province passage. Call it a day. I don't get to play ghost next turn, but we're just gonna live with that. Oh, that's a Nomads. Whoops. Thought it was a Vassal. It's alright. We'll get over it. So, I mean, I guess we're gonna play with only one ghost. I feel like piles could suddenly go on me. Especially with Way of the Worm. 3 estates left, you know. Like, could you pile Nomads? Maybe. Seems like a real possibility here. Doesn't seem to be happening. I guess you're just gonna, like, kind of go max points. Maybe. And at least something for me to watch for is this potential piling of Nomads estates, depending on how much you score. I assume you're going to take provinces though, so may not end up being that real of a thing. Yeah. You can ghost something. Okay, so 2 worms definitely isn't going to help much right now. I probably do need them, unfortunately. Okay. This just has to get set aside. It'd be really desirable to see some draw. Something like this. Imp on top. Play. Let's set aside altar. Do we actually want the altar? Probably not. Probably yes, because I want to worm some stuff. Whoa, that was loud. I guess I'm concerned, like, that if I want to worm these 2, right? Like, that's the only way to go on this. Worm these 2, buy 2 provinces. Catches me up in points. I don't know that it's actually, like, a good thing, because, like, if you double province this turn, I think I still lose. And potentially you can also pile Nomads. And buy, like, a duchy or gain a duchy. Maybe I should have altered the Exorcist for a duchy. That's what should have happened. I guess now that we mention it, had a bit more of a points lead. Yeah. I'm going to assume that you can still pile nomads here. I don't know how it would actually happen, but that's what I'm going with is you're piling nomads and you're double provincing potentially. Although last turn's double province was fueled by like a Gatekeeper and a ghosted Vassal, so it doesn't seem like it's necessarily certain that you can. Yeah, my Exorcist definitely should have become a duchy. Oh well. As usual, I will try to get over it. I feel like the first game really put me, was off-putting. I don't know. Like, my assumption is you can't double this turn, but like, if you don't double and you just take a bunch of duchies, I guess then I get to pile duchies. Okay. I may also be a little bit low on buys. Like, I only have 4. So plausibly I would tie the game if you take 3 duchies. If you take 4 duchies, I don't think that's... Well, that seems bad, because then I can just take, like, duchy province. At this point, I'm not sure that you're able to pile nomads. Or I no longer think that that's probably the case. Maybe you take 2 duchies? No. I might put you in a little bit of a tight spot here, assuming that you can't pile nomads. Hard to say how well my deck's gonna work, but we'll pretend it will for a little bit. Maybe you can pile nomads on a loss. Like, I feel like if you alter into nomads, though... Hard to say. Yeah, we'll see what happens over there. I guess if you take, like, a single duchy... Chances are I can't take 5. So, like, if you stop right here, I'd be looking at trying to take 2... No, okay, I'm going to look at taking 4 duchies. That's what the plan is going to be. And just definitely take 4 duchies now. I think that should be possible. Might be more unlikely than I'd like, but should be possible. I mean, I have to play both nomads, and I have to reach 15, and I have to play the altar. So that's what the deal's going to be. Okay. This province goes in 1, 2, 3rd position because I'm going to imp native village, set it aside. I guess we're going to play Blind Vassals. Well, do we need to pick this up? Probably. Could I alter province to imp on top? Okay. That to duchy. I guess there's still a ghost in here that could kind of mess me up. That is not the ghost that could mess me up, so there. I guess what was down there was like native village in ghost nomads, so there was a decent chance. I guess the native village would have done it. Would have done bad things. 50% chance. About. I mean, I don't think it was anything to not go for. Alright. What do we have here? We don't have, well, we have Quartermaster draw. I don't know how Overlord Quartermaster works. It works, right? Maybe not. Huh. I kind of don't want to find out the hard way if it doesn't. I guess we could also just like put an expand on top to start out. That also seems pretty okay. Right? Expand into Quartermaster rather than just go straight after them. And you could also get like a bunch of Overlords. I don't know how good that is. I think it's actually pretty bad. Just because Overlord doesn't have a lot to play. There's Architects Guild with Contract. That doesn't seem very good. Now we're transporting something no matter what. It's just a question of whether it's like Overlord, expand, whatever else. I think I want it to be expand. Like we can expand into tree. Yeah, I think it should be expand. Because we can go like expand a state to Quartermaster, transport Overlord here, and then get the Overlords out right now. Start gaining trails here. Yeah, it's inappropriate. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I wanted to get the expand in. Yeah. Do we need an Overlord? Yeah. Yeah, we do. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm just gonna like completely lose it on the trails, I guess. That seems like a really distinct possibility here. I mean, they seem kind of important, right? And I only have one so far. I mean, I'm about to have 3, but I don't know how these things go. And I guess you can Graverobber trail to trail if you really wanted. We'll find out. Do we want a Graverobber trail? I think that has to be the move. Like, I gotta get at least 4. Oh, that sucks. I'd have been so happy to have found that estate and gotten the last trail. Now what? I guess egg. Seems okay. That's what we're gonna go with. Totally could have had that last trail. Oh well. We'll try to get over it somehow. Like, I don't know if it's something that you can actually get over just because it represents draw. What do we want? Maybe if we just start taking estates. Like, I'm not so convinced that not just taking estates is gonna be better. We could take Cage, but why? We want to expand the egg, right? Maybe we want to expand trail to expand. Could take another egg. I don't think so. I think the move here is just going to be pass. Okay, don't find anything. Fleet? They're getting kind of low. Maybe low enough that I want a fleet. Yeah. I mean, you could set aside Cage with 1, right? You could go like Cage Estate. I feel like my turns aren't being, like, particularly productive enough, maybe. Whatever that's supposed to mean. So I'm just going to take 2 estates. Maybe do the inn thing. Could go to expand. I mean, I don't think there's a point in not going to expand. Goat's fine. Take inn. And put the inn in. In. Maybe expand? I don't know. Like, I feel like right now I'm just kind of going for provinces. We probably can't draw enough to make most anything worth it. I could take another Overlord. I don't think that's overly productive. Maybe it's fine. Could take another egg. Take Cage. What am I going to be gaining with the Quartermaster? Is just like cages, eggs. I don't think we need to be able to buy anything. Maybe Cage. Go like Cage, Fishing Village, something like that. At this point, I mean, I think I do just want provinces, but don't exactly know how to make things super productive. Maybe we just try to drain Cage. I mean, we want green. This is, I think, what we're going for. Like, if I can take province each turn, I think I'm happy. You know? Think. Okay. I think here I want to take Graverobber to Duchy. I guess we could Graverobber the expand to province. Is that productive? Maybe. I mean, I feel like it's kind of what we're committed to right now, but I could also potentially play it as in. I mean, I think I have, expand. I think I have expand in there. I'm not exactly sure how sustainable things are. So maybe we just, take both of these to Duchy, after all. Okay, I think I'm happy with the decisions I made. Maybe. Emphasis on maybe. Maybe I start taking silvers now that I'm going to be potentially able to buy province. We load up with 2 silvers. I guess I'm also kind of worried that you're just going to drain duchies here and I'm going to be screwed because my hand sucks. That's a pretty distinct possibility also. I have underthought things there. I also guess I don't actually have I don't have any expands in these cards and I can't actually draw, so that's not really a great thing. So we'll hope we're looking at another turn here. At least. Which, I mean, I'm good with. I'm happy to have other turns. I guess what's going to happen over there, what's going to try to happen over there, is something like basically ability to buy provinces. I'm just going to keep taking duchies, because I don't know. It seems okay, maybe. Like, if you drain duchies here and take province, I don't know. Things don't necessarily look great. Maybe I just like green too hard. I mean, it definitely seems like that way, doesn't it? Because, like, you're going to be able to empty duchies here. Okay, that is what's happened. So now it's going to be up to provinces, and look at my hand. That's not pretty. That's very not pretty. Yeah. I mean, that was like the worst possible time to see all those green cards. I don't know that it was like necessary that I was gonna be able to do better, but it was not necessary that happened. Oh well, onto a last game. I mean, had I gotten that one trail, that one turn when I bottom decked the thing, I think things would have been a lot better. But you know, these things happen. All right. Well, here we have Loot Pennant. Wealthy Village will help us out. Looting will help us out. I guess their start's going to be Puka Develop. I think that's better than Highwayman. I could be convinced otherwise, but I don't think it. Like, I don't think it makes sense to wait on this. Puka Develop. Hope to collide the develop with the cursed gold. This will be Crossroads. That's fine. Shoot. Really? Seeing that turn 3, not making me happy. Maybe just start taking stowaways. That seems okay. Okay, so this game is looking really bad because apparently I'm just not going to trash things like other people do. Could top deck a Stowaway. I mean, the chances that you actually buy Stowaway next turn are kind of lowish, but... so maybe I go, like, Curse and then another Crossroads? I don't really want to activate yours that you just top decked. On the other hand... You know, this will give me the opportunity to buy maybe Haven. Probably Haven. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Okay, it is not bad. That was dreadful. At least scary. So possibly I want to take a Highwayman right here. It'd require taking another curse, but I'm kind of feeling a need to do something about the situation. I guess we could also like Hasty Wealthy Village. Pennant also a thing that we could do. I guess let's put in the third treasure and see what we can do from there. I'm guessing you get to Wealthy Village activation this turn. Maybe not. Maybe next turn. I'm a little bit surprised that that wasn't a silver, but maybe I'll manage otherwise. Okay, that was a silver. Set aside Puka. Or set aside Estate. Probably set aside Puka just past the turn. Because I mean, I'd really like to start getting my wealthy villages, and Puka's going to help more with that than anything else. Of course, you're there also, but we'll choose to ignore that for a bit. What could have gone better this game? I could have managed to trash my freaking cursed gold right away. I mean, I think that's a lot of it. We can go Estate to Stowaway. Play both. Copper, cursed gold, pennant. Goat. That is a one that I actually kind of do like seeing. So the main thing I don't have right now is a Highwayman. We can presumably get it this turn if we draw well. Because we'll be able to develop cursed gold. There is some, I guess, concern about what's going on over there with all the wealthy villages, but yeah. Alright, so this is the turn we want to develop cursed gold to, like, Highwayman Stowaway. Haven away Estate. Oh god, figurehead. Especially on the 3 Stowaway turn. I mean, I guess we can develop it. That's probably what's going to happen. And yeah, I mean, a Haven seems fine. I'm definitely substantially behind just because, like, I'm lacking relative loot. The tunnels one is the one that I'm pissed about. Last game, I think I just screwed up. The tunnels one was just, like, sad. This one, I think I'm definitely losing, but I'm not that, like, I don't know, whatever about it. Like, at this point, I guess we just need to keep getting more loot. Which, like, I'm now down a buy, and I'm down a lot, because I'm going to be down a buy because of figurehead, and I'm going to just be down loot because loot. We want to develop the figurehead, right? So we can do it, like, in an order that makes sense. Set that aside. Let's play everything. And we will take these 2 wealthy villages. Doubloons is not good. Shield is okay. I wonder if I lose this turn. An interesting possibility. Isn't it? Always saying Pennant is just better because it is. I wonder if I have a way to get another develop. I guess I can like develop the estate. Right. Yeah. Well, if you take 4 provinces, I think I'll lose. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Huh. What do I do from here? Like, I somehow need to get, what, 2 provinces and 4 duchies? That seems difficult, doesn't it? Because I only have 3 buys and 1 develop. And I mean, you have plenty of duration out. I don't really see how this happens. And I don't have stuff that can turn into duchy. I mean, I have golds. I mean, I guess that has to be it, right? Is the golds. Like, just down develop gold. And then what do we need if we're going to win next turn? Like somehow there's a massive dud. I guess we need... Can I beat a province? Maybe. I guess we need like a develop, a duchy, and a duchy. Probably. That's my best bet. I don't know what the develop's supposed to do. Well, it doesn't actually get me anything. This should just be 3 duchies. Can I beat a province? I'm gonna say maybe, under the assumption that I can't actually beat anything. Yeah. Well, that sucked. But I mean, that's how these develop things, I guess, kind of go. Yeah, the tunnel one ticks me off. The tunnel one I feel like I should have had. And I just took an extra horn. It's probably going to result in me demoting. The first one, I don't know. The first one I felt like I was okay, and then that mint happened. The tunnel one was just awful. And then the others, I don't know. They went how they went, so... Oh well. We'll see B Division next season. See you all.